When you meet the face of a heroin addict or somebody who struggles with drugs, you realize they are really no different than you. It could be your mom's story, it could be your sister's story, your daughter's story, and your heart breaks. There was a mom, and she shared that her daughter had been struggling with heroin and other drugs and had been in and out of jail, and that she was currently in jail. And instead of judging her, the women of our church just poured out on her with love, and they started writing her letters.
And it was overwhelming to think that people I didn't even know were writing me, encouraging me, and I felt like those people actually cared about me and wanted to see me succeed and were surrounding me. I felt loved. It helped, especially when I got out and I had developed this relationship with these people through letters and then got to meet them, and it gave me like accountability. And I think everybody that's been through addiction needs that.
You know, it's not enough to get them clean out of detox and then send them back. So many of these men and women are being pushed out before they're ready. And they go back to where they got in trouble at, and they're not ready. They're not ready to be back in that environment.
I see this issue more and more and more and more, and now they're in the emergency room crying, I need help, I don't know what to do. We've started a few things at the hospital to do some outreach, but it's difficult because once they're a couple days away from their overdose, the crave just comes about them again and they begin using.
The way that it's set up now is you're going to do your 28 days and we're going to get you off of the drugs. It takes 6 months for the brain chemistry to normalize after using heroin. So 28 days is nothing. 28 days is when your insurance runs out, essentially.
I just wish there was some place to go that it was all-encompassing. And I see hope in the Nest.
The Nest is a place that offers long-term wraparound recovery.
We're going to take your first 28 days, and then we're going to take your next 60 days, and then we're going to take your next 365 days. And then if you need more, we're going to give you another 365 days. So that during the process of all of this, you're gaining life skills, you're gaining hope, you're gaining intellectual skills, and you're growing spiritually. We have a business plan that works, we have a model that works. The next step for us is acquiring a property where we can actually start treating these individuals. $500,000 right now is going to get us a lease on the property. It's going to get us 1 year's operating capital, and then we hit the ground running.
In Nehemiah, it says, can God make anything out of this rubble? Can he use this rubble? Is it too far broken and burned to rebuild this wall? And I really believe that none of us are too far. None of us are too broken. This is our part of the wall, and it's time that we use what's happened in our lives. It's time to utilize our rock, not to throw at one another, but to use it to build. And now's your time to pray, volunteer, and give.